Washington. Every day I open up the paper and I pray that I don't read about Washington for one day about business. The only good news we've gotten about business in the last week was fabulous news, of course, out of China, that their growth is increasing from 6.5% to 7.2%. Why? They're creating jobs. They've got their economy on the move. That's all we really want. And then all this other stuff will take care of itself.
Jim,
go ahead.
In the case of China, their economy is on the move largely because they have a much larger stimulus effort underway than here in the U.S. Look, there's no question that if you kind of add up the cumulative weight of what Obama is trying to do on a whole range of issues, that he is pressing the envelope in terms of what the public will accept on a government intervention in the economy. But there's also, I think, a clear opportunity here on health care to move forward if they can figure out some of these knotty issues, particularly a public plan and how to pay for it, because you have more consensus within all of the affected interests, whether it's employers who are providing coverage, whether it's the insurance industry, providers, that the current system is not working. And in fact, on some of these big questions like how to expand coverage, how to reform the insurance industry, and what kind of efforts to constrain costs are feasible, on all of those big questions, there is much more consensus that is emerging than is apparent in the debate because we're focusing so much on this public plan, which is the ideological flashpoint in this argument.
Kramer?
Well, I think, Ron, you're right. There is a belief, I think, that by the main interests, including by the health maintenance organizations, which have really been integral to who gets covered and who doesn't, that, listen, we're going to lose this time. Whatever the president wants, which is actually I'm not against. And I also think that we're going to get drug companies finally being pitted against each other, a lot of money being saved there. I think you're right that of the things that the president has the best shot at doing, it is health care, not the sweeping Hillary care, but some plan. It's just that I also think Americans recognize we haven't really had any progress in employment. You're right about China. What China did was put money directly in the hands of the people. We put money directly in the hands of the state and local employee unions. And maybe that's not the best way to be able to stimulate the economy.